Hello my dear Sagittarians, thank you so much for tuning into this, your July reading for 2017 with me, Lorien. It's a pleasure to bring you this reading every month and every week whenever I can. And this month we're going to be using the Tarot by Los Scarabeo, and we're going to be doing 4 card spread and also getting one of the runes at the end. This is a general reading for Sagittarius Sun, Moon and Rising sign. So if you do want a full scope of whatever your Sun and Rising are doing at any given time, then I would recommend looking at those, as well as your Venus sign for love energies. Because like I say, these readings don't normally come through as a set career, love, blah, blah, blah. They're just the general energies that you can apply to various kind of ways in your life here. If you do want a reading from me, I have my Etsy shop open, and also my website has various readings on there too. So those links are down below. And also if you want to support me on Patreon, then please do. I'll have a link below just to kind of give you all the information about how to do that now. Alright, so forgive me if you can hear a little bit of whirring in the background, because it's a terribly hot day. So I have my fan on low, just so I don't overheat. Okay, so I'm just going to shuffle the cards now, and let's see what information comes through for Sagittarius. Alright, so the main word that they just gave to me was power. Burning, power, burning. So something, I mean, it's not just because I'm hot. So it's probably because there's something going on with you that you do have like this burning power that's going to come through in July that's actually going to make a difference. That's what it feels like to me. Wow, you've got the Justice card, the 6 of Pentacles, ooh, the Knight of Wands, very good. And you also got the 8 of Pentacles. So yeah, this kind of, and the 2 of Cups at the bottom. So yeah, this kind of does come through with a little bit of burning power, a little bit of enticement, and something that just feels very connective within itself. So I get a good feeling from this, to be honest with you. Let's just have a look and see. Alright, so I think that your connections with other people are going to make or break you this month. I think that there's a sense of community, but also figuring where your loyalties lie in some respects as well. So that seems to be coming through. It's maybe a challenge issued from somebody else, with somebody else's drama that you really don't want to get sucked into. For instance, oh, pick sides, it's me or them, or... And you're like, well, it's your argument and don't bring me into it, basically. Which is the best way to do it. So I don't think that you have to worry too much about certain things that other people may be asking you to do. But your alliances with people, you know, if you get involved, then it may work out. But I think the best thing to do is just kind of step back and don't add fuel to the fire. This may be the burning part of it. But the power does seem to come from you and your intentions here. It seems like there's a lot of healing work going on. Like the Justice card to me is very much about the connections and the contracts and the work and the justice and the karma. You don't really want to be involved in somebody else's karma, and that's not what you want to do. Sometimes you are brought in to deliver somebody's karma. So it's like that you could be, for instance, you could be having to bring a legal thing against somebody because they were really, really horrible and bad to you. And you may think, why me? Why have I have to be the one to do this? That's because you've been chosen in the grand scheme of things to deliver that karma, to give them the lesson. So it could be that. It also could be something to do with the Libra, because I've just noticed the scales here, as always with the Justice card, but it just feels more prominent with this one at the moment, that you do feel like you have something of a Libra person, or a Libra, maybe it's Libra rising. It's going to be very important this month. The balance of how you deal with things, what your actions say and what your words say, that's going to be very important to consider this month. And then you have the Six of Pentacles, which is about community, but it's also about making sure that you spread the wealth if you do come into some fortune. So for instance, if you do finally get some good luck in your life, if you do finally get some happiness, spread that around, pay it forward. If you just give somebody a smile in passing, that's paying it forward, that's giving them something to be nice about. So I do think that you are going to treat people, maybe pay some people back this month. But I do feel that you're going to be more fortunate, and you're going to feel that way too. You're going to feel that you have blessings in your life, and that you have connections there that are really very special, and that you maybe recognise a few friends that you could be lost without sometimes, you know. It could be like, oh, I don't know what I'd do without you, and you know, really connecting with them on a good level. But the power, I think, comes from reinforcing that friendship, paying off your bills on time, getting that balance again to make sure that you can manage what's coming in and what's going out, not overspending, and having the power to kind of decide again which battles you fight, because I think that, or which people that you pay back immediately, or which people you even loan to, because it could be some people kind of asking you, or it could be that you want to get a loan, or that you want to kind of ask for money from somebody or something like that. But it just means that you have to be balanced and fair, check all the T's and C's before you sign anything. But if it's just a friend, I think that it's something to do with your soul contract with them, your karmic energy with them, and maybe supporting them in some way. And then you've got the Knight of Wands here. So the Knight of Wands really is about motion and forward, just forward planning, I think. Energy, there's passion in this one. And I think that maybe, for instance, if you've been saving up, or you've got the loan, or you want some money, or something like that, this could, when that's all done, you could feel freer than you have in a while. You could feel like, okay, so I've sorted myself out energetically, I've sorted myself out that way, and now I'm actually moving into something so much better. You could actually have a little bit of adventure here. Maybe it's a loan or some money or some things for a new house, or a holiday, or just a business that a new venture that you're having. But this is where the power comes in. This is where you kind of have yes, and you can surge forwards, and you can be, you know, how you want to be. I mean, this is all about growth. The Six of Pentacles is about growth and having maybe a little bit of generosity and giving, but this is about enjoying the feeling that that's given you, and absolutely, you know, making sure that you can deliver on the energy for other people. Where other people may not have energy, you give that. So I feel as though you have a lust here for life, and I think to gain things that you may feel that you lost before. But you have the Eight of Pentacles, which does mean that your work's not over. Just because you feel really good about things, your work isn't over yet. This is about change. This is how to put it, material wealth as well. But it may be repetitive, and you may think, I'm doing the same stuff, different day, nothing's changing, I really can't be bothered. Keep going at it, because I think this is educating you. And this is engaging you on a fundamental level, which is giving you the chance to kind of push yourself where you see yourself going. You're perfecting yourself. Every single time you're perfecting yourself. And you may think that you're still going through the same old problems, but you handle each problem that you experience again so much better than you did before. And eventually you won't have those problems. You just kind of move forward towards it, and that's what the energy is. That's what the power is. The burn, I think, is still French, trying to get you involved and blah blah blah. But I also feel that this is about healing for you, because this is duality. Now, the Two of Cups does, you know, indicate sometimes attraction, yes, and partnership. But it could be that you have to heal something from the past, because this is always about, to me, about medicine. So it could be that you're kind of looking into what you need to do, what you feel like doing, just stuff like that, that you maybe want to try. I don't know what it is with this one, but it just feels very connective. And I don't even think this is necessarily romantic. It could be that you just feel emotionally fulfilled with your balance intact and everything like that. So you feel as though you've hit something very good there. I'm just going to grab this. Okay. So as always, I'm going to choose a rune, but I'm going to do it with my eyes closed, so I apologise in advance if I fumble a bit of the runes. Okay, but let's see, what does Sagittarius have to know for July 2017? What does Sagittarius have to know for July 17th? They want me to go right to the bottom. Alright, are you it? You it. Okay. Who have we got? Oh, nice. Okay, you've got Wunjo here. So this is joy, this is comfort, pleasure, fellowship. So again, fellowship here, maybe a little bit of fellowship here as well. But also glory, which the Nine of Wands can sometimes bring through anyway. But I feel this is about having that wee moment where you finally get something that comes through for you that you think, wow, this is fantastic. I really enjoy this. I've got it now. I know what I'm doing. And you just feel like you're, you know, like you just got this kind of eureka moment that comes through. And honestly, Sagittarius, it feels as though there's a lot of kind of connection here. I don't feel that this is very, you know, if for instance, if you have Venus in Sagittarius, I don't think that this is necessarily about love. I think this is about self-love, self-balance, which is necessary for what you need to do for the next stage. Maybe the next stage is in August for you. But I feel good. I feel good about it for you. I feel like it's coming through. Some things are clicking into place. You've got money coming in. Definitely you've got money coming in. You've got things arranging around you, like not books, but well, they want me to say books, so maybe it's just like the ledgers and things. But I really do think that you've got things sorted this month, or you're getting things sorted this month. And I do believe that you're going to hit the ground running a lot when this happens. But yeah, I'm really excited for you, Sagittarius. I really, really am. Let me know how things go. And of course, if you do want a reading from me, I have both Etsy and my website, just in case you don't find any of the readings on either site, so they're both there. And also, if you want to become a patron of mine, please do. It's the link below. And thank you so much for everybody who's already done that. Thank you for commenting, subscribing, sharing, liking. It really does make my day when I hear comments from you guys. So thank you so much for being involved. And I will love you and leave you for now. But I do wish you the best of luck. Take care of yourselves. And I'll speak to you soon.